Welcome to another NIST screencast, this one being Graphing for Year 8's Part 2, Posting to Your Blog. Before we get started, we should go over some of the rules about blogging. When you're posting to your blog, you should be mindful of four things. One, be clear yet concise. You want people to understand what you're talking about, but you don't want it to be too long that people get disinterested and stop reading. Second thing, you should have a visual. All of us like to look at a post that has something to look at. So it can be a picture, a video, and in this case, you're going to have a graph. The third thing you should have is a link. For this assignment, I would link to your report. This link allows people to find out more information if they really want to. The fourth thing is that all of your posts should be tagged and categorized properly so that it's easy to find when people are searching for it. Just to recap from the last screencast, I made a spreadsheet called Year 8 Wonder Graph, and it involved counting the number of siblings that students have in a Year 8 class. Now, if I want to share this or make it a live post, I need to do a number of things. First of all, I need to go to File, and then down near the bottom it says Publish to the Web. You'll get a window that looks like this, and it asks you which sheet you want to publish. I've named the sheet 8E Siblings, and it says that it'll automatically republish when changes are made. Sometimes this doesn't happen as automatically as we like, so I'm going to republish now. And it's going to ask me if that's what I want to do, and I do that. Now, I need to get a link to the published data. You get a choice. It usually starts at web page. You want to use the HTML if you want to embed it into your blog. Then you simply select that code. So I'm copying and I will paste in a moment. I've now gone to the Year 8 blog and I'm going to make a new post. And I will need to move the screen, enter a title, Year 8 Graphing, and as most of you know, when you're going to embed something, you click on the text and you paste. Then you look at the visual, you'll get a box like this. You'll save draft, and then you'll preview. Now you'll notice this doesn't look exactly as you might want. You can scroll through this and see all of your data, but it's not that pleasant to look at. There's a number of ways to adjust this, and I'll demonstrate that now. One thing you can do is go back to the spreadsheet and move your graph so that it's just below the data, and it should fit nicely. What you'll end up doing is you'll have to go back to File, Publish to Web, and click on the Republish Now, and then go back to your blog, refresh the page, and you'll notice that it has changed. It's a little better than it was. Now there's another trick. You've got some more room here so that it might fit on your blog post, and I'm going to show you this trick that makes it a little better and so that people don't have to scroll around as much when they get to your post. Go back to your spreadsheet, go up to File and Publish to the Web, and when you click on HTML, and I'm going to move the screen again, note in here it has a width of 500 and a height of 300. If we push that width to maybe 600, and the height to, let's go with 600 as well. And then we select it all, we copy, and then go back to the blog, go back to edit your post, click on the text again, delete this and replace it with the new version, and you'll notice that the height and width are now both 600. Go back to the visual, it is there, save your draft, and then preview again. And voila, All your data is here and the chart. You are going to have to play around with this to make sure that it fits within the parameters of your specific blog post. Now, of course, you're not finished. You would still have to go back to edit your post, and you would have to add your text either before or after, and put in your clear and concise information, and yada, yada, yada. Put in your link to report, and of course you would tag and categorize it properly. But you get the idea that this is one way that you can make sure your data and chart is all in there and it can be updated live. Of course, there are other ways to put the images of your chart in your blog post, but that is one way to do it such that it will automatically be updated. Hopefully you found this screencast interesting and it made it easier for you to post your information about graphing to your blog. Bye for now.